Often people ask me, how can I live authentically as an expression of myself? And there's some little tips I can give you just on a daily basis. One of the things that all of us have is we have created some sort of image, some sort of identity that we've unknowingly taken up residence in. And that identity is kind of what we project to the world as being who we are. And so we're quite invested in keeping that identity confirmed. And when someone in our life criticizes us, or someone says something that's hurtful, but that we also know internally might be true, there is a way it can feel like soul-crushing, like really that people don't get who we are. And then this image that we have taken up residence in, that we project to the world, we try to concretize it and make it even more so. And I think there's a way to live more authentically, and one of the ways is through the method called SelfInquiry. And there's a question that if you feel that you're kind of living an idea or a role of who you think you should be in the world, who your parents said you should be, who your family say you should be, what society says you should be, and you feel that you don't know how to get out from fitting this mold, that you've been trying to fit the mold your whole life long, that one way is to take some time when you have alone time and quiet time, and just to close your eyes and ask this question, who am I? Who am I? And actually voice it out loud into your room. Now, at first, I'm a woman, I'm a man, I'm a business person, I'm a daughter, I'm a mother, I'm, wife, whatever. But over time, you will run out of labels for yourself. And if you continue asking the question, who are you? It is actually quite a destructive question. It destroys your concepts of who you are. And as the labels fall away, you eventually run out of labels. And that same question will start carrying you deeper into yourself, into the real you. And you will begin opening into a vast, boundless presence of love, of peace. It's almost like that question, who am I? It acts as a cataclysmic, obliterative force that crumbles away these false identities. And when they fall away, this radiant presence of love that is your essence is what remains. And if you keep inquiring, who am I? That vast, boundless presence that is your essence will start pulling you ever deeper into yourself. And then you can ask this presence that is your essence, how does it really feel about this situation in your life? And you'll get a truthful answer, an authentic answer. And so in order to live authentically, what are we responding from? Are we responding from the false identity, the ego? Or are we responding from this deeper place that is our own essence? And so if you feel like you're having a defensive reaction where you feel the desire to protect yourself and you feel devastated by what someone has said, they've in some way made you question your ego, made you doubt yourself. Not this self is free from doubt, but they've questioned your ego, and the ego is a very fragile thing. It's built from just concepts that you've created about who you think you are. And so when someone criticizes you, this fragile image that you've unknowingly taken up residence in comes into question, and it can feel like you're almost dying, like you're falling apart, like you're crumbling into bits. And so I would let that crumbling happen and then begin asking this simple question. Just do it as a divine experiment. Who am I? In the constant asking of that, all the notions and ideas and concepts and mental constructs, the ideation of who you think you are, will fall away. And this that is the essential self, the truth, the presence, the peace, the love, that is your essence, will reveal itself. And it's from here that all guidance can come. And you can live a very guided life from that authentic self. So that's my little tip for the day. Namaste.